Hey everybody, it's Charlie Young, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Music Video with me, Charlie Young. I want to say thank you so much to all of you who've provided feedback and those of you who are appreciating the series. It means so much to me to hear those things, that feedback, because I'm doing it for you, and I'm so glad to hear that many of you are enjoying it. So let's dive into this week's episode, this week's music video, which is going to be Minefield. So from the get-go, this is a really cool video. So you'll notice that there's black space at the top and at the bottom of the frame in the music video, and that's actually intentional. This music video was shot on anamorphic lenses, and those are kind of those wide format. So this is different than most of my music videos. Most of my music videos have a more traditional format. But Amelia, this is a fun fact, likes to change lenses and formats almost every time we shoot a music video, or she'll stay with a certain format and lens kind of type before moving on to the next one. So anyway, let's dive in. Okay, fun fact. So the silver car is Amelia's car. It is a Subaru, also known as the Millennium Falcon. Amelia is a huge Star Wars fan. And then the red Land Rover over there is actually the car that I learned to drive on. So that's kind of some fun facts for you. Okay, so that was a really steep entryway to get to that beautiful clearing. I mean, it was worth the shot. You've got this beautiful lake. By the way, this video was shot in Montana. That's Whitefish Lake behind me that you can see through the clearing. The clearing itself was amazing, but that first shot where the cars are parked, the road that they're parked on, this is the other side of the road, and it is just a huge slope down. We're on top of a mountain, by the way, people. We're on top of a big mountain in Whitefish, Montana, shooting this music video. But we did it. Okay, so two things here. So I don't know if you noticed my Taurus symbol. I'm a Taurus. I'm really big into astrology and all of that kind of fun stuff. So I have to represent for my people. And also you'll notice the red circles, and you'll notice that throughout the video. So it's really funny because my dad was always like, oh, I thought those were mistakes or whatever. And I'm like, no, that's actually a lens flare. And many cinematographers like Amelia, she really is actually trying to get that because it's a really cool element that you can add into your project. So be on the lookout because lens flares happen multiple times. This music video is just like chock full of lens flare. This kind of situation. That sailboat just happened to be there. So sometimes the universe smiles upon you. The music video gods smile upon you, and these really cool things happen. There's also a lens flare again, as you notice, to the left of the frame. And also, all of these shots where I'm in this purple dress, I am standing on a wet, slippery rock. So barefoot, which that helps. But yeah, I am standing on a wet, slippery rock for all of that kind of stuff. So this crazy trial by fire. Step in the wrong direction. Chorus. And you can trip the wire. So I had a lot of people ask me who the guy was, like, oh, that kind of looks like your ex-boyfriend so-and-so. And I'm like, no, it is not one of my ex-boyfriends. That is for damn sure. But it's a wonderful actor named Jared. So it's kind of funny. He does look like a few of my ex-boyfriends. But regardless of that fact, he was really awesome. And he's a wonderful actor. And he was great to work with. So. Got this blind obsession. Blow up and then diffuse. Refueled by pure emotion. We can't help what we do. We go walking through this minefield. We've got everything to lose. With a lot of the interactions and actions that you will see between Jared and I in these hiking scenes are improvised. So Amelia gave us a little bit of some direction, and then we just kind of played off of it. So you'll see a lot of improvised action and interactions between us.
Everything that we feel, there's no easy way to get through.
Okay, that was Lens Flare City just there.
The minefield.
I don't know if you caught that, but right before that left boot hits that tree stump, you will see there's a little Easter egg, as they call them. You will see one of the tetrahedron pieces from my music video for I Want It Now. You'll see it in a little case against the tree. So Amelia is really cool because she will give nods to past music videos that we've done, or she'll play with visual images, or even, you know, matching the lyrics and visual images. So just be on the lookout for fun little incidental things like that. They're pretty cool, and Amelia's pretty intentional about including those in her projects with me.
Can we keep it?
Okay, this is for those of you who love makeup. This color lipstick is actually discontinued by Stila, and I loved it so much, and I loved the way it looked on me, that I, after the shoot, went on eBay and did a huge, massive search for it, and like found, I think only found one tube of it, maybe two. So anyway, we use that for special occasions because we really like the color, and we're looking for dupes currently. So if you know any other colors by other brands that kind of look like this, let me know.
All together. And why is love so hard? Promise me you'll never ever let down your guard. When the war is over.
That haziness that was just over that performance, me singing the song in the pink dress, that also is Lens Flare. It just, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be red. It can be blue, it can be clear, it can be many different colors.
And still the lines remain. Will we love each other? Stand the ground that we gain. We go walking through this minefield. We've got everything to lose with everything that we feel. There's no easy way to get through. The minefield, minefield. Na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Oh.
Okay, watch carefully because we're about to have one of those visual bridges where there's going to be a certain shot and then there's going to be a continuing shot. The frame's going to change, but you'll just see what I'm talking about here in a second.
When we go walking through this, we go walking through this minefield. We've got everything to lose.
Okay, did you see that? So she went from my hand in this relationship with Jared, the actor here, into the, like, my hand when I'm in the performance part of this music video wearing the pink dress. So again, that's one of those very intentional things that Amelia puts in there. One of those visual bridges is what I call them.
With everything that we feel, yeah, we feel. There's no easy way to get through. There ain't no way to get through. Minefield, minefield. We've got everything to lose. Oh yes, with everything that we feel. There's no easy way to get through.
So again, this is the lake. So the lake that you see in the beginning that's behind me when I'm in that pink dress in the forest clearing, this is actually the lake. So here's the fun story about that. So this is Whitefish Lake in Whitefish, Montana. And the order of the scenes that we did were, we did the hiking scenes in the early part of the day in the morning. Then we did the performance with the pink dress. And actually those two locations were across from each other. One was on the the uphill side of the mountain, one was on the downhill. So the uphill was the hiking, the downhill was the performance part of me in the pink dress. And so then we did, this was the last shot, me in the purple dress. And so this was on City Beach. Yes, this is the beach for Whitefish, Montana. It's not the kind of beach that I'm used to being from California and Florida, but hey, we'll go with it. So anyway, it's actually a very beautiful, just waterfront, piece of land. And anyway, long story short, this was a one take performance. So all of these purple dress shots, that was done in one take, which for music video and for film in general, that's insane. But we were working against elements. We had that sun setting. You can tell from the video that it's becoming, it's becoming dusk, right? It's starting to turn into nightfall. So we had to get there and I had to be on the money and I had to be like no mess ups, just go go go, but we did it. So that's what's awesome. That's why it's really good to work with a well-oiled team with people you know and you trust and you understand each other. So I cannot emphasize that enough. Oh, and you probably can't tell, but they also kind of like on the Je Te Veux music video, how they had there were people underneath me when I'm in that long kind of diaphanous, how do you like that vocab word, robe. There were people flashing lights underneath me for that music video. Well, in this music video, they actually put LED tube lights underneath me, in front. You can't see them obviously; they're out of frame, but they are in front of me in the water to kind of help illuminate it. Because I don't know if you can tell, but if you look closely, the my dress is actually very sparkly, and they wanted to really. Amelia really wanted to capture that kind of scintillating effect, so to make it a little bit more magical. Okay, as you can tell, he looked a little upset. And so basically, the concept of this video was, navigating the minefield that is relationships. So in this music video, my character and Jared's character are basically good friends. They're teasing each other, they're going through, the mountains doing this wonderful hike. But, what do you do when you want to take your relationship to the next level where it's you start to develop feelings beyond just being friends, when you want to have more, how do you navigate that minefield? So that was really the concept. And you'll see at the end of this video that he's a little disappointed that he wasn't able to kind of, I guess, take it to the next level or admit that he had feelings. And there's a part where I'm upset too because my character also didn't do anything to kind of confess, her feelings or to help, navigate the minefield between being friends to becoming lovers. So that's kind of the story behind this music video. So I want to say thank you so much again for watching and tuning into another episode of Behind the Music Video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you tune in next time for the next episode. Thank you.